women and you fucking break us down. It's not fair. It may not be fair. And my man. Thank you to my man.
Reason why young men especially are hesitant to get married is because for a lot of men, they don't see any benefit from it. You're just putting yourself at a disadvantage. If someday she could say, you know what, I'm not really feeling this anymore, I'm going to divorce you, but you're still going to be responsible for paying for me for the rest of your life.
Like I said, I'm pro prenup, and alimony is not gendered. It's literally a formula in most states. And so in a situation, I do think if a man wants to get married, you should think about this. You should think about this possibility. But I don't think that it's fair that a woman who has given up so much in order to be a homemaker shouldn't have any shouldn't have anything. She should just be left on the street.
None of these women are homemakers. They're homebreakers. This is exactly why so many young men are walking away from marriage. It's not because they hate women or don't want families. It's because the system is stacked against them. One wrong move, one bad breakup, and suddenly the man's entire financial future is on the line, while the woman gets rewarded for leaving.
Listen to me what I have to say right now. Don't talk over me. Once you gave me this promise ring, you said, out these lips right here, out this mouth right here, you talked with it, and you said, I promise you one day I will marry you.
That's what I'm saying. I lied. Do you...
Didn't I say don't talk over me? I'm not done.
Hey, calm down. What makes you think that you're wifey material? What makes you think that you deserve a ring? And then not only that, them engagement rings are expensive.
Do you think I care about the price? I don't want no $5,000, $1,000 ring. I don't give a fuck about the price. You know what matters to me?
What?
What matters to me is that you are in love with me, and that you want to spend the rest of your life with me, and you want to get down on your knee and promise me again that you want to be with me for the rest of your fucking life.
Babe, we are. I already told you. You got to.
What? What are you gonna do about it? Huh?
It's the thing, you're not considered a wife. I don't want to marry you. Plain and simple. It's because, some of the stuff that you do, it makes me, think, oh yeah, she's not wifey material type shit. You know what I'm saying? And that promise ring, you was only gonna get a promise ring. You thought you was gonna get an engagement ring?
But you told me I was, so...
That's what I'm saying. I lied to you, babe. You don't see what's going on here in this relationship?
No.
I'm stacking up lies. I do not want to marry you. You're not wifey material. You give me just girlfriend material. You give me thought material. I don't want to marry you.
That's domestic abuse right there. You've dodged a bullet there, man. If she is this bad before marriage, it will only get worse. That's the mask slipping right there. The moment she realized the promise of marriage was gone, her true colors came out. Rage, disrespect, even spitting in his face. That's not love, that's entitlement. It's scary how fast some women flip when they don't get what they want. A man changes his mind after being disrespected, which is 100% his right. And instead of self-reflection, she goes full-on hostile. Imagine building a life with someone like that. The second you set a boundary, you're the enemy.
I was with my best friend from 19 to 26 years old. That dude was on everything, okay? This is the story that he would tell everybody when they would ask what kind of person I am. We've been together for 2.5 years at this point, maybe 2 years, and he had gotten signed to Universal Music, an amazing producer, artist, fantastic. And he was living in Vegas, and I showed up at his place in Vegas for the first time since he had moved there. And this man was sleeping on a blow-up mattress. And I was like, there was no way that the man that I love is going to sleep on a blow-up mattress. I had no job at this point. I had just moved to the US, was getting my green card. I couldn't work. With the little money that I did have, I went and I bought him a mattress and put it in the back of my Passat, okay? And then proceeded to carry that mattress up 3 flights of stairs at like 9 o'clock in the morning in the scorching Vegas heat. Walk in there, I'm like panting, sweating, dying, because that's what you do when you love somebody. That's the kind of person that I am in a relationship. I will give 100% of myself and the last bit of energy that I have because I love you. That is what a woman does. Yeah, we can talk about how I cooked and cleaned for him and helped him with his business and helped him become a millionaire, and now he lives in a nice penthouse apartment in Vancouver. I don't need to talk about that because I know what kind of woman I am when I show up in a relationship. You want to know I ruined that relationship? We were long distance for a period of time. I went during the pandemic and I was staying with him in Vancouver, and something changed. And you want to know what changed? He started watching podcasts like Fresh and Fit. He started listening to content about MGTOW, and that man changed. And I would sit across from him and not understand the person that I was seeing. I felt like I was waking up to somebody that I did not know. I am qualified to talk about this. I am qualified to understand the repercussions that red pill content have on men, because the person that I wanted to spend my life with, the person I was in love with, the person I wanted to marry changed overnight because of the content like that. And I see now the men who do watch that content. I hear the things that they say because I would listen to it. I actually started consuming that content because I wanted to understand what happened. To all the men who asked me that question.
How many relationships have been ruined by a woman's friends and family and her so-called best friends? Why cry now? Men have brains too, and something definitely didn't check off right with this woman that he changed. She's clearly not telling the whole story.
So you want to get married today and he doesn't?
Yeah,
You spent over $1,000 on Legos for him?
probably, yeah.
Oh, yeah. If marriage is your goal, you have to sacrifice.
Yeah, I mean, that's my love language, is like giving. And it's really problematic.
How does that make you feel?
It's rough. Because I feel like I do a lot.
Are you sure he actually wants to?
Yeah, we've been together for 3 years.
Well, he's not willing to just go to the courthouse and have a ceremony in 2 years?
I want to say I'm sure.
Is it your finances? Because I've talked to a lot of couples where it's like they're not willing to get married because one is financially.
If he didn't know much about finances, honestly, to begin with. So I don't think he really understands the extent of how bad it is right now for me.
Can I call him in the post show and tell him how bad it is?
Yeah, if you want. I mean, I'm not going to stop you.
I do want to. We'll do that in the post show.
$1,000 in Legos? So basically she bought 2 sets. Well, men have checked out, and women need to understand that before committing.
No, most women are not going to have a happy ending. Feminism has lied to women, and there's an entire generation of women coping with the fact that most will be alone in the next 50 years. Yes, yes. And the issue you get is all of these influencer women will come out saying they're so happy single. Most women are living paycheck to paycheck. They make about $35,000 a year, and a large majority are in debt. Women have so much debt. So what is going to happen to them in their old age? Women make poor decisions and keep expecting men to bail them out. But one day, men are going to stop bailing them out, and we are going to see a huge rise in the number of homeless women. People might think I'm mean, but I am just not in the business of selling dreams. I won't do it. I refuse. Like, if I don't think something is likely, if I know that the chance a woman has is if unmarried by 35, actually, if a woman is single at 30, not in a relationship, she's actually more likely to not get married than to get married. So at 30, if she has a boyfriend, her odds are a little bit better. But if she doesn't have a boyfriend, because on average, it takes men 3 years to marry you. So that's something as women we have to take into account. Yes, on average, it's going to take 3 years to convince a guy to marry you. So I'm just not in the business of selling dreams. At 46, it's probably over. I hope she has savings. And what I would do if I were her is I would figure out a financial plan on how to live the rest of my life alone. I would also look for a husband in the process and see what you can do. But I'm just not in the business of selling dreams. And I think that women are just sold a dream over and over again. God's timing. It'll happen. When really you have to put effort into making things happen.
Yeah, basically marriage is a retirement plan for women. So no thanks. Cat sales are going to go through the roof. Men need to be investing in cat litter.
Men don't even want to get married anymore. Marriage seems like it would be the best deal for a dude. You could get someone to have sex with you for the rest of your life, someone to find your wallet every day, close the cabinets behind you, pick up your socks. Okay, it would be one thing if guys would take off their socks and leave them on the floor, but they'll pick them up and then put them by the bread. Why are your socks by the bread? Oh, they're not all the way dirty yet.
Marriage seems like it would be the best deal ever, said no man ever.
Men don't want to marry anymore because the risk outweighs the benefits. There's a risk that comes with marriage that essentially only benefits a woman. A man marries you and can only hope that one day you don't wake up and say, I feel like I don't love you anymore and I want to leave and you can't do anything about it. According to ASA, 70 to 80% of divorces are initiated by women. Among college-educated women, it jumps to 90%. You know what's crazy? I mean, a lot of us women don't have anything a man actually wants that we can bring to the table.
With gender equality, why are divorce laws still the same? And that's it for today on Sigma Traits. Make sure you hit that like button, smash that subscribe button, and don't forget to ring that notification bell. Support this channel through membership. You can also support through PayPal link in the description. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. See you all tomorrow.